Ask you to raise your right hand and let me place you under oath. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this case to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Good afternoon, sir. Will you please introduce yourself to the court?
My name's Eric Lavoy Henderson.
And when were you born, sir?
January 27th, 1964.
Now, I'm just going to get right to the meat of everything because as you came out, we were learning that you were told that the state made an offer that you would be sentenced to time served.
Yes, sir.
And the court is not accepting that offer. And
Okay.
part of the court's job, in large part, is to ensure community safety.
Yes, sir.
And when, as you just heard, the court read over 41 offenses going back to 1983. Yes. Now, I had no reason to question any of these offenses, but you whispered in my ear that some of these are not you.
Yes. Well, what it is, me and my son, we got the same last name, and which he's a second, I'm a first, and we had this trouble before where they had me and him. We got our charges crossed somehow or another, and they tried to arrest me one time, which he was wanted by the police, and they finally got that figured out. They've been getting my between my birthday and his or something in between our charges. They've been just getting both of us confused.
Okay, so I think the best thing to do, and you took an oath with regard to your honesty, all right?
Yes, sir.
You acknowledge that you do have a criminal history,
Oh,
correct?
I do. Yes,
Okay.
I do.
So I'm going to do something similar to what the court just did with regard to reading out your charges, and you let us know whether that was you or not. I mean, please
Well-
remember, you are under oath.
Yes.
So if it comes back that you're not telling the truth with regard to anything,
know.
there could be greater consequences. So this pre-sentence report shows that well, let me go back. Your son, Eric Henderson II,
Yes.
he's no longer with us, correct?
No, he passed away June the 9th,
2019?
2019.
And prior to this recent string of arrests, you don't have anything reflected from 2019
I can't
on?
recall a whole lot of it.
All right, so back in May of 2015, this shows something out of Sumner County. Were you living or doing anything around Sumner County back in 2015?
I think I've got a DUI in Sumner County.
Okay. And then a possible violation of probation on that DUI?
I don't think I did. I think I finished up my little school thing up there, and whatever they told me I had to do.
Okay. What about Davidson County in 2013? There was a driving while under the influence of an intoxicant. That was probably your second DUI.
That was probably my
Okay.
second DUI. Yes, sir.
And then you also had, I think, a DUI in Davidson County in 2012.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Looking at some of these, some of them may be related to one another. In 2012, when you had the DUI, was there a theft also involved with that?
I can't recall no theft. I don't even know what that'd be for. Really don't.
Did you get in trouble in Williamson County in 2011?
It was me and my brother got into trouble.
Okay.
He went to Kmart and grabbed some jewelry or something out of a case, and since I was there, they charged me with it too.
Okay. And then in 2011, you got a reckless driving.
Sounds right.
And what about in Davidson in 2010? An assault?
2010.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you that.
Okay. And just so we get an idea, so we don't look back too far, your son, Eric, how old was he when he died?
33. 34?
33?
34.
Okay, so
He's been gone for 6 years now.
so he would have turned 18 somewhere around 2005. What year was he born?
84,
Born in 84.
April
2002.
30th.
2002 is when he would have turned 18. Just so I know we're looking at the appropriate
Okay.
times here. Would you have got, so the Williamson County thing in Kmart, we see actually may have happened in 2010.
That sounds about right.
Theft of property, you had 2 years suspended, and then I'm guessing in 2011, that's when you wound up doing 60 days on that?
I think so.
Okay, so those were connected.
Yes, sir.
All right. A vandalism charge from 2009, makes sense? Where you got 60 days in custody in Davidson County?
Vandalism. Be truthfully, I couldn't tell you for sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna deny it, but,
What about a harassment charge in 2009?
I don't know.
Seems to be from the same date, 4/23, 2009. Harassment and vandalism.
This says when me and the old lady was arguing or something.
Okay. So something, it sounds about
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
That's a possibility.
Then let me ask
Lot
you
of
about this one charge in which the court didn't know what it was. It's a death of an employee caused by a violation of standards. Was that related to you?
No.
Okay, because
Death,
that's when you said
you
something to
talking
me.
about a death, you say?
That's what I'm,
No, I ain't never hurt anybody ever in my life.
okay. And
Now, I ain't been in a fight with nobody, and
Okay,
especially employer.
I don't think that's what's being said here. Did you ever see anybody die while working, or was there ever a death related to any legal work that you were doing?
No.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
No.
And I think that definitely caused a little bit of confusion for the court,
Yes.
where the judge even
No,
said,
no.
I don't know what that's about. So you don't know what that's about?
None of that whatsoever.
Okay. All the other stuff, was there anything else that you heard that the court was reading off that may have stood out to
All
you
that-
that
all
I don't
that
think
what
this
is
was
reading
me?
off, it's been so long ago. I'm just trying to get behind all that. I'm trying to be a better person. I've stopped drinking and I've started doing a lot of things, and I've been talking to God, and I just figured that drinking was getting me in so much trouble. And I've been clean and sober for over a year. I was clean sober over a year before I even come back to court last time.
The hearing opens with the judge placing Eric Lavoy Henderson under oath, reminding him that every answer must be truthful. As soon as Eric introduces himself, the tone of the courtroom shifts because the judge refuses to accept the state's offer of time served. The judge explains that community safety is his top duty, and after reading 41 offenses dating back to 1983, he simply cannot rubber stamp the deal. But Eric quietly tells the judge something unexpected. Some of those charges aren't mine. This becomes the entire turning point of the hearing. Eric explains that he and his late son share the same name, and in the past their records have been mixed up, causing wrongful arrests and confusion. The judge takes this seriously and begins a charge by charge investigation using Eric's sworn testimony to separate truth from error. As the judge reads through each entry, DUIs from 2012, 2015, reckless driving, vandalism, harassment, theft with his brother. Eric calmly confirms which were his and which weren't. He admits his history, doesn't deny the mistakes he remembers, and clarifies the ones that don't fit. The biggest moment of confusion involves a mysterious charge: death of an employee caused by violation of standards. Eric immediately denies it, emphasizing strongly, "I ain't never hurt anybody ever in my life." This clears one of the most serious misunderstandings in the report. Eric also confirms painful personal history. His son, Eric Henderson Jr., passed away in 2019. This helps the court understand why newer charges couldn't belong to his son. Throughout the hearing, Eric's tone remains respectful and remorseful. He explains that he has stopped drinking, found faith, and has been clean and sober for over a year, even before returning to court. His focus now is on leaving the past behind. Judge Wolf stays firm yet patient, reminding Eric that lying under oath brings consequences, but also giving him full room to correct the record. This isn't a hostile exchange, it's a detailed fact-checking session aimed at ensuring the punishment fits the correct history. By the end, the courtroom atmosphere becomes one of clarity. Eric appears as a man burdened by decades of mistakes, but genuinely trying to change, while the judge shows why sentencing must be based on truth, accuracy, and responsibility, not just agreements on paper.